Boozing with gays.
You know you have to play it again. You know you have to play it again.
Boozing with gays.
You know you have to play it again. Okay, you played it again.
We played it once.
Hey, everybody. Let's have some fun. You only live once, and when you're dead, you're done. So let the good times roll. Oh, let the good times roll. No matter if you're young or old, let the good times roll. Ha! We are having hurricanes tonight, so it makes us feel like we're in New Orleans.
I don't know what planet you're on. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's getting me like a little hyper and up and moving. And
that is so
it's
good.
a really good drink. And the thing was, when I was doing recipes, we kind of did the simplified hurricane because most of them have, passion fruit puree or passion fruit juice. And we just used, I'll show, because it's right here. We used the Giffard. Giffard. We just did the free. So, and I think that this the liqueur is very strong, which is why they cut it with like a 7-Up or a soda.
They cut it with a 7-Up or a soda.
You made it.
Delightful.
Am I wrong?
I did with a little 7-Up. So it's ice, rum, 7-Up,
yes,
passion fruit liqueur,
yes,
dark rum,
yes,
and what else?
Just
lime juice,
and I
squeeze the
I
lime.
squeeze the lime in there. I wanted to spoke.
And it's delicious. I'm telling you right there. Hi, baby.
I'm going to tell you something.
What?
I'm really happy, and I'm getting drunk off of the dark rum off the top of the drink. I'm already
Maybe we should add some more.
Boozing. Okay, give me a kiss.
Hey,
you know you want it. What's your T-shirt say?
How about a nice Hawaiian punch?
Well, that kind of fits a hurricane.
Which is kind of right. Hurricane Hawaiian punch. What I want to do to Mr. DeSantis.
So I wanted. Well, no. Don't make it a Hawaiian punch. Make it a Floridian punch. But should we do a little history? Histoire. This is such a little piece of history.
About the drink?
About the drink.
Drinking!
It was invented.
Martin Morales!
Pat O'Brien's in New Orleans.
Patty O'Brien.
Does that still exist, do we think?
I don't know.
Does it still exist?
How's my Irish accent?
During World War II, there was a shortage of whiskey. And Patty O'Brien, or a bartender at Patty O'Brien,
or a drag queen, Patty
O'Brien, I'm going to use some rum and some passion fruit, and basically created the drink. And that, when we go to when we've been to New Orleans in the past, people are walking around with those
in those big plastic. Now we don't have hurricane glasses, nor was I going to rush out to buy hurricane glasses. So we just use our big white wine glasses.
You looked like a white lady when you did that. Do it again. Spritzer? Spritzer, you brought her.
Oh, that's delicious.
Oh, it's quite lovely.
Can you get me the manager? Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Dion. Banks, what's up? Who else is here? Hey, Barbara Haas. Barbara Haas. All right. So speak up. Let us know you out there. Let us know you with us
Ask
tonight
questions,
on this Friday
do whatever.
night.
Housekeeping.
Right. Excerpts are fair use. Fair use. I know,
use.
Dion, you keep saying we don't have to do it, but I'm not taking any
It makes Michael feel good.
Excerpts of copyrighted material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching, and research without the need for permission from or payment to the copyright holder. Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
And we go from that to this.
Do you know what that is?
Do you know what that is?
I know what those are.
Do you know what those? First of all, what's the one up front in the middle?
I think that's my cousin.
I think that's a shiitake.
All right. So, for those of you who don't know, those are plaster casts of penises.
I can imagine that they know.
Those are
that.
plaster casts of penises.
I have to imagine
and
our audience, as savvy as they are,
knew
that this was plaster casts of actual penises. Continue.
All right. So, they were created by an artist, Cynthia Plastercaster, and she died today. And my friend Dion, who's on here, probably knows her and remembers her as well. She was a big mainstay in the Chicago nightlife circuit, and
she called herself a recovering groupie. I like
a
that
recovering
phrase,
groupie.
recovering
And
groupie.
she would be coming to Berlin, and this nightclub I worked at in Chicago, and she was wonderful and kind. Hey, Scott Munson. And she was always fun to be around. And there's a picture of her with a plaster cast of Jimi Hendrix that she did. She did a lot. And there was a night that she actually came into Berlin. And Dion, tell me if I'm wrong, where she actually did plaster casts of some of the people at Berlin.
Oh, wow.
And Maria Morber, you might have been there. Who
it's
knows?
Interesting because she had a showing, I can't remember where, like of her cast. Yeah. They actually showed some, but it wasn't until like 2001. I mean, it would look at this date. I mean, the Jimi Hendrix cast is 68. But
she was a mainstay in Chicago, and she will be missed. And I just want to say, Miss Cynthia, thank you for just, being a small part of my life.
So I did not know. I actually started collecting information on this before even telling Michael. Then Michael tells me, "Oh, I knew her." And I went, "You've got to, you roll it."
Where's the book? I'm writing the book.
Where is the book?
Yeah.
We wouldn't have to. We'd be so wealthy right now. So I wanted to add. I just wanted to add some things. So Jimi Hendrix was kind of her first star plaster penis cast.
Plaster caster, penis caster.
There's a great
there's something
and she ended up doing a lot of. I mean, I don't know how well known. Me and musicians. I'm not necessarily, but she did a lot of musicians and a lot. She was a groupie, and she did kind of that time period do stuff. And then, and even Kiss. Did you know this? That Kiss had a song called Plaster Caster.
Yes, I do.
But Gene Simmons to this day says she didn't do me. So I don't know. We don't know.
I don't know.
I would have to believe there's a Gene Simmons.
I just think it's just
somewhere.
It's like this person decided to make their art by doing plaster casting.
And I told you this. I said it reminded me, for those of you who are Fleabag fans, anyone out there? It reminds me of Olivia Colman's character in Fleabag, who was an artist who had like a wall of penises. Plaster cast it, and I wondered, I wonder if Cynthia Plastercaster had any influence on the writers of Fleabag, which was actually Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, but very English, and she's very American. Let's move on.
And another loss in Chicago this week was my friend Hollis Resnick, one of the greatest musical theater performers ever. And I just want to say, rest in power, Hollis Resnick. You will be sorely missed. Completely. And then we also lost.
Real quick, I have a quick question about Hollis. Mm-hmm. She also did Broadway and stuff too, if I'm not mistaken.
She was the first tour girl. She was like always the first national tour girl. Okay. She was in regional theater. I saw her last time I saw her was in St. Louis when she was playing the mother. What's it called? The head nun in Mother Superior and Sister Act. And I saw her. I went backstage and got to see her.
I went straight to Sound of Music, so you stumped me.
Go. And
what
also,
is it you called Stan?
I know. What is it you
What did you called face? Okay.
And then Robert Morse. Robert Morse died this week,
Yeah.
And, he was great.
I think he won an Emmy for Mad Men.
Probably. I did not know I did not know him, but he seemed like an amazing man. He was a great performer.
Promises. I'm
approved. Promises. Can we do that?
I don't know. I think we can.
All right.
I got now something completely different.
I would like that.
It's a video of our good friend Ted Cruz.
I think there are people who are misguided, trying to drive, Disney stepping in saying, in every episode now they're going to have, Mickey and Pluto going at it. Like, really?
Thank you for that image, Senator.
But it's just like, come on, guys. Like these are kids, and you can always shift to Cinemax if you want that. Like,
let's recap,
shall we?
He's referencing, of course, that Disney spoke out against the "Don't Say Gay" bill that Rob DeSantis has put in. Ron DeSantis put in Florida. So that's where we're starting. So he's speaking out that Disney said, basically, we think we believe in all children, we believe in all people. We want everyone to have the right to be who they are.
Exactly.
Right? That's what Disney said. Ted Cruz goes, now Disney is saying that Mickey's going to have sex with Pluto. And then as you watch him talk, he gets more angry that Disney is doing this. Disney's not doing that. Like he totally fabricated the lie and then got angry at his fabrication.
And you know that Disney and Pluto ain't doing it. Come on now, Duck McScrooge.
Oh, Yeah,
is getting it off
we've heard the
with
rumors.
somebody,
Oh,
but I ain't gonna say who.
Fog-
Jafar.
Oh, see, I thought it was Foghorn Leghorn. And I know that's not Disney,
Foghorn, that's not Disney.
but it made me laugh.
That's
inside my head.
That's miscegenation almost.
I know, but if you think of Roger
Horrible use of that
Rabbit,
word.
didn't they? Roger Rabbit had all sorts of types and tropes.
I'm trying to do the Roger Rabbit while sitting. Hey, okay. So I mean,
That's something
it's like
else
the main people that are saying they're obsessed.
But
They're obsessed.
But what he
And-
did, I think. So one, it was humorous to me. Two, it's scary as shit to me because he totally took an idea that he had, and the audience had a light laughter, and then he goes, "Yeah, I'm going to build on the laughter." And why, my God, go watch Cinemax if you want to see a dog. And he goes, Disney isn't doing that. That was your mind.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this? Because I'm telling you right now, it's a bit much. I mean,
It doesn't.
It's it's the way they are framing everything. I don't care what it is. It's now being framed in some type of child abuse. Teachers.
So that comes
They're-
in later in the show. We're going to talk
Right.
about frame. No, I don't mind
All right.
stopping and talking, but we are the framing. That's a very good word. Everything is now framed in a way so they can take a snippet or a snap or a piece of information, and all of a sudden you're looking at that, but the whole picture is something quite different.
Yeah, and it's sickening. It is
The
sickening.
whole picture.
It's sickening
is
because
something
they're using one.
quite
And this is what these people are very good at, is that they take one core issue to get everyone riled up. Normally it's been abortion, and that's still on the table. But
Well, you're talking
sadly,
about
it's
what
gonna be
I don't know if they
repealed.
still call it this. We used to call it the wedge issue, right? Anything that really had nothing to do with creating, the laws of the day or anything. They're just like, they want to create fear. They want to create anything that's going to make people, oh my God, get the public all riled up so they vote for them and not the other guy who wants to make sure they have meals on the table and healthcare. This is, that's the thing. Policy. There was the word I was looking for. Policy.
Yeah.
What is their policy? They don't have it, so they
There's nothing. They
they
have
broker.
nothing.
Wait, this is a good phrase. They broker in fear.
Broker, you brought her.
Liquor, you brought her.
All right.
Hurricane.
Let me say one thing real fast. This lighting makes my eyes look so good.
Did you put on eye cream?
No, I didn't.
God, it looks like you.
There's
put on
no eye cream at all.
It looks really good.
Can you imagine if I beat my face before this?
You do.
Damn. No, I don't.
He does. I don't. He does. Janelle Monáe was on Red Table Talk. So we have to talk about Red Table Talk.
All right. So for those of you who know the Red Table
Red Table
is a show on YouTube.
Is it
that
Red Table
hosted-
Talk? That's what I wrote down.
Red Table Talk.
I think it is.
I just call it the Red Table.
No, would you say
So,
YouTube?
It's on YouTube.
No, it's Facebook.
Facebook.
It's a Facebook show, and anyone can watch it. It's Jada Pinkett Smith's show with her daughter Willow and her mom, and she goes by the
Adrian.
handle Nana.
Adrian.
Not Nana. What does it go by?
Right.
Mommy, Nanny.
I don't
Nanny,
know what her
Mama,
handle is.
Mana, Nana.
I don't know what the handle is, but it's came back this week.
And you have liked the Red Table Talk.
Oh, I
over
love the
years.
Red Table.
And that's where, was it last year? That's when Jada talked very openly about her extramarital.
Hey, Jason.
What was it? Liaison. The
Entanglement.
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 Which of course put hashtag entanglement all over the place. Anyway, so they started up again.
Their new season.
And there was a disclaimer, not really a disclaimer. I want to say it this way: a polite message from Jada saying, yes, a lot of stuff has happened, right?
A lot of stuff has happened,
and we
need time
in
to
the process of
heal.
healing.
We'll talk about this when we
will
get around to
address
it. And
when
of
we
course,
get
I'm
around to
paraphrasing.
it.
When we get around to it, we'll let y'all folks know.
But today we have Janelle Monáe. That's basically
Yeah,
what happened.
and I will say this, and whatever you feel about Miss Jada Pinkett Smith, this is such a good episode.
I only
It's
watched the
so
first part of it. I
good.
love Janelle Monáe, but I was working on the show and I didn't have time to watch the whole thing. But the reason why she's on the show here, I'm going to let you do this one.
She announces
Janelle Monáe.
Janelle Monáe. I was
Monáe.
with my friend Janelle Kennedy yesterday, but Janelle Monáe
Yes.
came out as non-binary.
Yes.
They are they them pronouns.
And it's interesting because Janelle has come out as pansexual before.
Yes.
Right. I think there's been a lot of different. And so one might say, well, we kind of already, but it's a big deal because
Hey, Sabine.
you always throw me when this happens. Work with me. Work with hi Sabine.
So Janelle Monáe is non-binary and pansexual.
But why? No. But it says no. But why is this important? That in that we know that Janelle Monáe doesn't do kind of what society deems she should do type energy. What? That was a horrible sentence, and don't anyone quote me. But what?
Can Hutch see the manager?
This is a delightful Cabernet.
So, okay, you're asking a question. So the question is, why is it important for this to happen for Janelle Monáe? First of all, to have that sort of representation within the Black community of a queer identifying Black person, to do that with the power that they have and the respect that they have within the community. And it's just amazing when, we have, and to have that sort of role model because, raising a non-binary child,
that's good.
You want to have that, particularly someone of color. You want to have that, and I applaud Janelle Monáe.
So
and I think
I have a quote.
What's that?
And well, the word God is in the quote, and I know that sometimes throws you off your role, but I like the quote. So, do you want to read it, or do you want me to?
Mm.
I'm reading it.
Mm-hmm.
I will read the Janelle Monáe quote. Here we go. I'm non-binary, so I just don't see myself as a woman solely. I feel all of my energy. I feel like God is so much bigger than the he or the she. And I just thought that was a lovely quote. Janelle Monáe hasn't chosen the pronoun yet, so we're not sure what to use. Here, I'm
going to be safe and say they, them.
Say they to be safe. So they are religious. I can respect.
Well,
that.
there's a lot of folks who are religious. I don't respect religion.
Right, but I don't want to sneer at someone who is
religious.
I
don't sneer at anybody whose religion is led by love and acceptance and understanding.
I have to say that does define Janelle Monáe,
yeah.
I felt.
But that religion is few and far between as far as I can see. There's a few people, but that's it. If y'all know
You've always gotten mad when religion is that people use religion to take away rights, for example. Oh, those gay people. Oh, those unwed mothers. Oh, the whatever. That's when you get really mad at organized religion. Am I right in saying? Oh, well, it's a delightful spritzer.
I get mad when it's used because, look, for me, the Bible is nothing but a book of fables, tales. Things you can read and go, hey, I read that. This is the lesson I got from it. I'm going to be a better person because of it. The problem is right now, no one's becoming a better person.
Well, but I think since the beginning of people reading the Bible, they've misused the words of the Bible, right? They misused it for their own benefit.
Yeah, because we don't like the 12th version of the Bible.
Because we're human. People are self-centered. People misuse it.
Yes? We're the 12th. Okay,
wait,
so
what did you say? The 12th?
We're like the 12th version. We're like, because all of a sudden this word came down, given to this one person who then gave it to somebody else because they couldn't write. So then they put it down as much as they could, but they handed it off to somebody else. And finally gets down to King James, who then changes everything.
I'm taking out all the women.
And took out everything. And then that went there and that went over here. And finally, it came down to like right now where it's like, you have words that like homosexual is included in some of the works of the Bible.
Which wasn't originally. Wasn't there?
In some people's Bibles, it says, homosexuals are bad, whatever it says. The word homosexual, I'm like, what? In the Nivea version. And I thought that was a hand cream. I don't know. But it's like.
I don't know where it's like, it's fascinating. Your ADHD is fascinating. It's fascinating. It's a gift that keeps on giving. I'm moving forward.
Move forward, bitch.
Because there's stuff to talk about.
All right, keep going.
3 weeks ago, on April 1st, Michael Shepard.
Oh, cool.
April Fool's Day. No. 2 months ago. I'm going back to February. I'm in a different story. I have two different stories in my head. This is why I apologize.
And he talks about my ADHD.
ADHD. No, we talked on this show about how Rudy Giuliani was going to be on The Masked Singer and that some of the people watched.
How did we know that he was going to be on The Masked Singer?
It was leaked. But now we actually have footage. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you what happened on The Masked Singer this week. Giuliani was on. By the way,
Hey, Consuelo. By the way,
He was on as a Jack in the Box. I guess he can't dance. This is my thinking. If you put him in a box, he can't do any movement. He can't.
I believe they meant to misspelled it. It was supposed to be jack off in the box.
So this is the clip I have. So this is after it's been revealed. And for those of you who don't watch The Masked Singer, then they invite the person. Oops. Then they invite the person that's
Stop watching it now.
They invite the person to then sing a little bit of their song to kind of roll credits.
Bethany saying, "Hey, bang." Roll the clip.
Before I met you,
And I'm done.
I'll break 1,000 more, baby. Before I am through, I want to be yours, pretty baby. Yours and yours alone. I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone.
Truth is spoken to you. You listen. I'm bad to the bone. Lesson by Hutch Foster.
Bad to the Bone, a fragrance by Hutch Foster.
The more you know.
Y'all, okay, we've humanized him again. He's been humanized, and he has been mainstreamed. So, again, what TV has done, Sean Spicer, humanized because he was on the Dancing with the Stars.
Sarah Palin was on.
Humanized.
I
They
have
do all these
I have a
amazingly
different. I have a
horrible
different
things.
take on the Sarah Palin and Sean Spicer maybe, but this Rudy Giuliani. Let's go through a list, shall we? He helped orchestrate the overthrow of the government. He almost slept with a child. Remember in the Borat movie? I mean, the number of things that Giuliani has done over the years, well, in the specifically recent years, has been it's been incredible what he's done. And the fact that then it is on Fox, right? I don't know if that means anything, but
This man is under criminal investigation. He's fucking on this show.
And he's on the show. And the fact that Ken Jeong said, "I'm getting out of here, I'm walking out,"
I'm out.
I pressed with him.
I'm
the
out.
fact that the two ladies, that Jenny McCarthy and,
Jenny McCarthy has always been a hot bag of mess. Always been but Nicole Scherzinger, it's like
they
girl,
dance to it,
girl,
like, oh, this is so fun.
Look how cute this is. Look how wonderful it is. They came for your ass on Twitter, though, didn't they, Miss Nicole Scherzinger?
Anyway, so I agree with you 100%. And this is something we all need to be aware of. We are normalizing. So the far right, which we used to think was the far right, is now not. Now it is becoming our normal. It's creeping into our lives in many different ways, and we have to fight it. And we have to speak up to it. And we have other stories later on where we're going to talk about this very thing. So,
in fact, Giuliani needs a.
So this was the April 1st show. I kind of got my little thing started. So Madison Cawthorn, who we all
Madison Cawthorn
jack off to.
He's a horrible person, but he's kind of hot.
He's a horrible person, but really hot. I'm going to play the clip that we played on April 1st, where he was talking about Washington, D.C. and how crazy all the people are there because they do orgies.
The sexual perversion that goes on in Washington, I mean, being kind of a young guy in Washington, with the average age is probably 60 or 70, then all of a sudden you get invited to, like, well, hey, we're going to have kind of a sexual get-together at one of our homes. You should come. And I'm like, what did you just ask me to come to? Yeah. And then you realize they're asking you to come to an orgy. Yeah. Or the fact that, there's some of the people that are leading on the movement to try and remove, addiction in our country. And then you watch them do, a key bump of cocaine right in front of you.
So he talked about the orgies in D.C., and I realized something, Michael.
What's that? What'd you realize?
I realized that it's not that he's necessarily against orgies. He's against orgies with the old D.C. senators, because these pictures came out today.
Come on now.
Madison Cawthorn in a brassiere and sexy lingerie.
We are not here to shame him, though. We're not here to shame him. We're like, saying, baby, be you, live you,
do your thing.
Do your thing, baby.
But then you let other people do their thing as well. That's all we're asking. You do yours, you do this, and let other people do theirs.
Guess what? Because that's all it is. And you're like saying, oh, that was before I was like in the public eye. Don't matter, boo. Don't matter. Guess what? What's his name? who was like released from his job.
Oh, you did this to me earlier. I went, sounds like Al Franken.
Al Franken. That was before he was like taken out of his job before. And not saying that you appearing in lingerie means that you should be taken out of your job.
Can I say the big
You're
difference?
You're just bad at your job.
I think this is important at that time period. Al Franken was taken out because the Democrats felt pressured.
Punk ass Democrats.
Because they thought, oh, we have to, exercise what we are actually articulating, and we can't stand for this. And then I forget which senator said this after that he was ousted. Michael's getting some 7-Up. But someone said, oh, I wish I didn't vote him out, because they realized that it was a ridiculous thing. But that's in the past. Do you think Al Franken would ever run again? I don't know if that's even...
I don't know. I think it would be great if he did. I like him very much.
So,
but I just want to say one more thing.
Yes, please.
Look, dude, if it comes out that you the freakiest, deakiest motherfucker in the world, I'm going to stand behind you and support you and do whatever I do. Again, stop being a hypocrite.
I still might masturbate to him. Is that okay?
Do you, boo? Do you?
Thank you.
Do you?
Now to a big one. Okay, this is kind of a question for all the wonderful people out there. The libs of TikTok. I just learned about this week. Did you know about it previous to this week?
No, because it just came out.
No. It's been out, meaning
the
Republicans have known about this. But the libs of TikTok is now all over the place. Raise your hand if you know.
Now, you might go, oh, the libs of TikTok. Is that liberal thoughts on TikTok? No. No, it's not. It is not liberal thoughts on TikTok. It is a woman, a person.
Actually, I have a paragraph that I think might help us with this.
Adam's here. What's that big?
Well, first, so the libs of TikTok, it was a TikTok page. It's also been a Twitter handle. It's also been a YouTube page. We do not, up to this point, we did not know who ran libs of TikTok. What basically happened is this person would go on TikTok. They would troll TikTok. They would find kind of what they thought were maybe incendiary things that the liberals would say, and then they would put it on their pages and say, look what the liberals believe, and kind of almost make it sound like whatever the person said kind of spoke for every liberal out there on the planet. I have a quote that, so what happened was there was a woman, her name is Taylor Lawrence, and she had a Washington Post article. And this was her, these are her words, kind of the second paragraph in the Washington Post. I'll read. Libs of TikTok reposts a steady stream of TikTok videos and social media posts, primarily from LGBTQ plus people, often including incendiary framing. That's what I was saying to you. The word framing comes back into this. Incendiary framing designed to generate outrage. Videos shared from the account quickly find their way to the most influential names in right-wing media. The account has emerged as a powerful force on the internet, shaping right-wing media, impacting anti-LGBTQ plus legislation, and influencing millions by posting viral videos aimed at inciting outrage among the right. That was written by Taylor Lawrence, columnist at the Washington Post.
So if you're not following this story, basically there's this woman, Chaya. I apologize.
No, we're not getting there yet. No,
Right,
let me just do this. So Joe Rogan basically was the one that kind of came across this. I'm not quite sure what the timeline is here, and just kind of promoted it. And what then becomes the most incendiary for us, I believe, is that it got picked up by all these different outlets. And so all of a sudden she would post a TikTok video, it would end up on Tucker Carlson. She would post a TikTok, it was on Laura Ingraham or whoever, or Meghan McCain has reposted. Elon Musk, a possible new owner of Twitter.
He wants to own Twitter so white people can use the N-word freely.
A person who might own Twitter. He wants to buy it for $46.5 billion.
That's how bad.
Who has $46.5 billion?
He does, and that's how bad.
No. He's getting loans from other people.
But that's how bad
Holy moly.
White people want to say the N-word and not get in trouble.
Well,
he's willing to spend billions of dollars.
Yeah,
so white people can say the N-word and not get in trouble.
He has not liked how Twitter has taken off lies and false news and all of that stuff. He thinks that's...
So for y'all out there buying these Elon Musk cars, the Teslas and who knows what not, Understand. Same people going to Lassen's in LA. Y'all going to Lassen's?
Do they have?
They are completely anti-gay. I just want y'all to know
Do they
that.
have Teslas in the Lassen's parking lot?
I don't know,
I
but
bet they
Lassen's
do.
here in
Say
LA,
they-
completely
I bet they
anti-gay. That rhymed. I heard it.
So and then we're going to get to what the next part of this is. So what the interesting thing is that we've talked about certain people on this show. Last week we talked about Christina Pushaw, who is DeSantis' press secretary, because she didn't like "Don't Say Gay" bill and called it the anti-grooming bill. Well, she gets a lot of her information from libs of TikTok. There have been like emails back and forth between whoever the mysterious person is at libs of TikTok and her. And so like there's a lot. So the basic libs of TikTok also has inroads to DeSantis. Also, we did that thing about furries. Do you remember that?
Where
And the Nebraska State Senator Bruce Bosselman, and he talked, oh my God, the furries in the classroom.
like people are identifying as cats and requesting
This
litter boxes in
started
schools.
as a TikTok video from someone. Doesn't have to be proof. It doesn't have to be substantiated. But libs of TikTok went, oh my God, the liberals are furries. And of course, it's since been totally like blown out of the water is not true. But so what's fascinating is that you get all of these very Republican, whether politicians or newscasters or whatever, grabbing from libs of TikTok as if it's truth. This is problematic for me. Is it you?
You're pretty.
Thank
I
you.
like you.
I'm having a sip of alcohol now.
It's so problematic.
So
And
so this is where we get to Taylor Lorenz. So Taylor Lorenz, she did not uncover who this person is. You can just talk about this. She did not uncover it, but I forget, someone else did. And she kind of put the pieces together. There's a really kind of very well thought out Washington Post article that came out, I think 3 days ago. Check it out. And it deals with everything that we're talking
they also
about.
talk about it in the New York Times.
Oh, probably all the media outlets right now. But she was kind of the one who kind of put it on mainstream. And she said that the woman, wait, what's her name?
Chaya Raichik.
There we go. Chaya Raichik. I have a clip.
Is the libs of TikTok.
So this is Chaya Raichik, where you don't see her. And she is on Fox News. And this is like maybe back in December. And this is what I meant with you. The Republicans have known about the libs of TikTok for quite some time. We as the kind of liberals are just now going, what's going on here?
Aaron Miller. Hey, baby.
Aaron Miller.
Go.
Wow.
I know.
Tell everyone why you created this account.
Yeah, so it started really as a joke. I think for me, the most powerful part of it is exposing to teachers. It's such an honor and a little bit of a responsibility, I feel. I owe to our kids to show everyone what these teachers are doing. And when there's actually action taken, so meaning a teacher gets fired or suspended, it's a really great feeling.
I want to take a moment. We now know her name is Chaya. Oh God, I forgot her name. Raichik. Chaya Raichik. She gets a very good feeling when she gets a teacher fired, because a teacher has posted a video talking about something. Oftentimes it's LGBTQ things like, I don't care what the district wants, I'm going to be here for my children type of energy. And she picks up on it. She posts it on her site. The district or the state or the governor or whoever sees this and says, no, we can't have that. They fire the teacher, and she gets a good feeling about this. That's what that was about. I know that it was kind of garbled, but that's what she's talking about. I get a good feeling because I'm getting people fired that shouldn't be teaching students, and she's getting that off of a TikTok video that's all of 50 seconds long, less than that.
It breaks my heart.
Can I play this one TikTok
It breaks
video?
my fucking heart.
So this is Tyler Wren. He's a teacher in Oklahoma. He posted this. He has since been fired. This the scenario I just played out exactly happened. He posted it. Libs of TikTok picked it up. They played it. It got back to Oklahoma government people, and they fired this person. But this is what people are getting fired for in this country.
Hey, if your parents don't love and accept you for who you are this Christmas, fuck them. I'm your parents now. I'm proud of you. Drink some water. I love you. Bye.
He
even said
fired.
Stay hydrated. He said stay hydrated. I love you. Stay hydrated. He was fired.
He's saying to the gay and trans students, I get that your parents aren't doing what you want. He did say fuck the parents. I get that might outrage. outrage the parents. But guess what? He's basically talking about caring about the students that he works for. What's really been weird in the news about him is if you go to any newspaper and type in his name, his name is Tyler Rynn, Wrynn. Look him up. But if you look him up, you will find that there are parents that did like him for their kids, and they're afraid to speak up. What is that saying about our country? I like this teacher for my child, but I'm afraid if I speak up that I'm going to be harassed.
This is what's happening right now, is that there is so much falsehood. There is so much, so many lies. The lies are now...
Lies mean falsehood.
All right. Well,
I'm interrupting?
Wow, white people.
Pearls clutched.
Because there are so many lies right now.
Yes.
The truth can't fight it anymore.
Well, no, I can't. I don't agree with that.
No,
I think the truth can fight it. It's just that it's harder. It's so much harder because people want to believe what their indoctrination is, or they want to believe what they think. They'll hear something goes, oh, that follows what I'm kind of thinking, and then they believe that as truth without their really doing a deep dive into seeing what truth is. Can I say one thing about our second child?
Yes.
So Maxwell recently said to me, so, I'm online and I'm looking at stuff and I'll see something and it sounds kind of crazy. And I go online and I do research to find out if it's true. And I have to say, as a parent, I was like, thank you. Thank you. I don't know if I'm part of this or you're part of this, but they choose. Our second child, Maxwell, chooses to go online and to do their own research as opposed to trust outright the things that they see online. And because I don't know how adults in this country are not doing that as well.
They don't care. Hey, Kathy Walker. Hey, Janet Miller. I'm sending you so much love, so much love, so much love. Mwah. All right. Let's get off of this because it's making me fucking mad.
Well, I'm done with this one. I'm on to kind of a good one. Is that okay?
Okay. If it's good, let's go.
Well, it starts out bad and then it goes on an uprise.
Oh, it starts out bad. Like the Batman movie. Then it goes to the uprise. Unlike the Batman movie.
Did you watch the Batman?
I did.
You didn't fall asleep.
No, it took me like 5 hours to watch the 3-hour movie.
I fell asleep.
If y'all motherfuckers make one more goddamn bad
They're going to,
Batman
this is
movie,
the thing.
Stop it.
They figured out,
Stop it.
They're kind of like the Republicans. They figured out what the thing is, and then they just all do the same thing.
Y'all need to stop making these fucking Batman movies because that was some shit. I am so mad. It's like, first of all, y'all pick, and look, whatever y'all feel about Miss Zoe, what's her name? Kravitz.
Yes.
Whatever y'all feel about her,
She good?
She's gorgeous and she's good in the movie. She's all right in the movie. Fuck it, she's all right. But she's a pretty decent actress. But you can't tell me Miss 5'2", 96-pound Catwoman is doing all this shit, just doing the most. This movie is doing the most, and yet is doing the least. That's all I'm gonna say. Anybody? I wish I could be the next Batman. They'd have to call it Fat Man, but that would be. Remember that? What was that TV series? Fat Man and what was that? It was Conrad Bain. Not Conrad Bain. What's his name?
Conrad Bain.
Conrad. Help me out, y'all. It was like Fat Man and the something.
It's
David C. Nichols, I know you know this. We don't
even need to figure this one out.
It was the Somebody and the Fat Man. A Fat Man and the Somebody is a TV series. I'm going to bring that back.
Holmes and Yo-Yo.
Jake and the Fat Man. Oh, Holmes and Yo-Yo.
10 Speed and Brown Shoe.
10 Speed and Brown Shoe with Bill Cosby.
No. It was a Ben Vereen.
No, that was the TV series. 10 Speed.
That was a movie?
There was a movie with Bill Cosby. And then it became a TV series
with Ben Vereen and Jeff Goldblum. I love that TV show.
Oh my God, William Conrad. I am going to be the new William Conrad, and I'm going to do Jake and the Fat Man.
He was also Nero Wolfe and Cannon.
You
know what?
And he was also gay.
Once they found, was he gay? Was he a bear? Had to be a bear.
I love a bear.
Michelle Banks says Joe Penny. I'm not sure what that reference is. I want to move on to the next news cycle.
I thought we were going to talk about the fact that we're thinking about going to the Naughty Bear weekend, but we'll talk about that next week.
We don't know if we're doing. That's still kind of up
You
in
know,
the-
it's crazy.
Okay, so this all starts. We're in. Put yourself in Michigan, people. We're going to be in Michigan. I don't know what that has to do with that.
Michigan is fine and fair, so Michigan is where I'll go.
And one of the
If y'all know that musical, that you're probably super
it's
fucking
so hard to talk when he talks.
Go. Boop. Boop.
Oh, so Senator Lana Theis, she sent out this. These are the people we're up against. Progressive social media trolls like Senator Mallory McMorrow, who are outraged that they can't teach, can't groom, and sexualize kindergartners, or that 8-year-olds are responsible for slavery. We're not going to read the whole thing because guess what? It's kind of blah, 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 blah.
They're basically just telling teachers that are teaching, like,
well, no. This wasn't a
anything.
teacher. This is talking about the Senator Mallory McMorrow. I'm going to get him back on track. Mallory McMorrow then tweeted this. Senator Lana Theis, Theis, you think? Theis, no H sound, accused me by name of grooming and sexualizing children in an attempt to marginalize me for standing up against her marginalizing the LGBTQ community in a fundraising email for herself. Hate wins when people like me stand by and let it happen. Here's the deal. She didn't just send the tweet. She also did an amazing speech today. I'm going to say her name again, Mallory McMorrow.
watch out for her.
Go find this speech. I'm going to play a clip of it today because I went, oh, this is the person I want to run.
There's a longer clip. Please go and look at it.
But here's part.
We are not responsible for the past. We also cannot change the past. We can't pretend that it didn't happen or deny people their very right to exist. People who are different are not the reason that our roads are in bad shape after decades of disinvestment, or that healthcare costs are too high, or that teachers are leaving the profession. I want every child in this state to feel seen, heard, and supported, not marginalized and targeted because they are not straight, white, and Christian. We cannot let hateful people tell you otherwise, to scapegoat and deflect from the fact that they are not doing anything to fix the real issues that impact people's lives. And I know that hate will only win if people like me stand by and let it happen.
Mallory McMorrow. I want her to be president.
And here's the thing, y'all. She is. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Paul Tellstrom. Love you.
Paul Tellstrom
yeah.
he married us
Yeah,
the
did.
first time.
He might be with Carl, his husband. She is, or she says about herself that she's a Christian. That to me is a Christian. If I'm to believe in what Christianity means, that's a Christian. Because
It's looking out for others.
giving love,
Yes.
opening up, and accepting what other people are doing, I don't believe is Christianity, which is probably why I am now a full head-on fucking atheist.
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt.
What?
Paul, you didn't do your job.
Cheers.
Oh God, I remember that meeting. That was a hard one. Anyway, he knows what I'm talking about. If you do not, so we're getting to crunch time. I want to jump. We have to do Marjorie Taylor Greene. So
Nobody else wants to do her. We might as well.
We might as well. So there was a trial.
Come on, Musty.
So just very quickly, on Monday, there was a judge. She was a federal judge. Her name was Amy Totenberg. And she said, Marjorie, there's enough information for this to move forward. And she basically said that Marjorie couldn't stop the trial that the very good citizens of Georgia and her district had put up, saying that she should not run for Congress again, basically disqualifying her from running again. So today, this was a big day for news.
It's a huge day for news.
I don't know. There was a disqualification.
They call this the Friday dump.
Oh, that was our cake that I made.
He made a dump cake.
I made a dump cake.
Do y'all know what a dump cake is?
I never in my
this-
life, in my white privileged life, never have I made a dump cake.
So he made a dump cake.
I made a
because
dump
I
cake.
talked about making a dump cake, but I was like, he got mad because I kept talking about making this damn dump cake, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm making this dump cake." Ready?
I never said.
And we're gonna get back to
I
Musty
never
Taylor
said.
Green.
I never said fuck it.
And so basically, what you do is you make a cake and you dump.
Well, no, let's be clear. You take the cake batter of the box.
Yes.
You add 2 eggs and you add a can of fruit cocktail.
Fruit cocktail.
No butter.
With the
milk,
juice, everything.
No anything else.
You put that in there.
In there. You don't need any extra
Stir
sugar.
it up a little bit.
I did add a cup of coconut.
A cup.
And that thing was the best thing I've ever eaten. There we go. I'm done.
Dump cake.
Dump cake.
So if anybody wants to make a dump cake,
It felt very
we have 5 cans. 5
I
cans.
don't know why we have 5 cans.
What's it called?
Fruit cocktail.
Mixed fruit cocktail.
We don't know why we have it. Can I get back to the news at hand?
Speaking of dumps,
what do you call it?
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
No, you saw Musty Taylor Green.
That's what Double D Mother. If y'all on TikTok, follow Double D Mother, MUVVA. Double D-E-E Mother, MUVVA. Follow her. That's her saying that Musty Taylor Green.
I couldn't even get the TikToks because she wouldn't let me watch because I was white. That might be a lie. Why do you have to see the TikToks and I can't? I still don't understand that.
I don't know.
We can't figure that out.
I'm on Black Talk, but I'm on Black Talk.
Oh, there we go. I'm just not cool. So today's judge, so Marjorie Taylor Greene today, it was a disqualification hearing to see whether she can run again or keep her job or whatever the hell. And today's judge was Charles Boudreau, and he presided. So I have a clip for you that I pieced together, and it is my you've not even seen this. It is my interpretation of I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched like that much of the whole thing because it was hours long. Like who has the time?
Who has the time?
But
I watched a lot of it.
I watched some of it, and this is my interpretation. I spliced it together. I'm a little proud of this. So you just have to give it to me when I'm done.
Ms. Green, this is a tweet that you sent out on January 2nd, 2021, correct?
I'm not sure.
Okay. You don't recall this?
I don't recall tweeting that. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just don't remember who tweeted what. I don't remember. That's difficult to answer.
Okay. Well, Ms. Green, you've had your disagreements with Speaker Pelosi. Isn't that right?
Politically speaking, that would be correct.
In fact, you think that Speaker Pelosi is a traitor to the country, right?
I'm not answering that question. It's speculation. It's hypothetical.
You've said that, haven't you, Ms. Green, that she's a traitor to the country?
No, I haven't said that.
Okay. Put up Plaintiff's Exhibit 5, please.
Oh, no, wait. Hold on now.
So this is what I loved about this quick.
I need to see the manager.
She honestly was like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I have never seen that tweet. I don't know. I don't remember doing that tweet. Well, someone in my no, I don't know who did that tweet. The second she goes, no, I never called, Pelosi. Blah. And the guy goes, well, I got a tweet. And you, blah, blah, blah. That is my interpretation.
Yo.
Oh, she went off script. She should have said, I don't know again, but she did not. She said, oh, I never called her a traitor. I never, no.
All the evidence is here.
I've never called Nancy
Everything
Pelosi
is
a traitor.
here. Everything she said was a lie.
Perjury. And he goes, let me put that on screen. He puts it on the screen. Wait, hold on.
And how do you get to the point where every question is, I don't know.
I don't remember. It happened a year ago. It happened 1 year ago. I get that you might be busy. Maybe. We're all busy. We all have things to do. But I remember my tweets. I remember like these shows that we do.
I didn't
remember
tweet that.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know.
And the other funny thing was if she got mad and didn't remember something, she often does. I think that's a CNN thing. I don't trust CNN. That was another ploy she pulled out of her.
I don't trust the fake news.
The fake news. So, okay, here's
so
the
here's heifer.
Go ahead, do your
this
thing.
heifer.
I have a question for you.
This heifer, she's gonna get away because I don't know. Is she going back up again? I don't know if she's going back up again. I don't know.
Going back up again.
Are they questioning her?
Is that a sexual? I have no clue.
Are they
I don't know that I
because
care.
She did everything but cry white woman tears. And I'm like,
there was that one moment you and I were watching. I did not show this. And she asked the question, and you saw her go like, I have to put a smile on my face and kind of make this.
She did the smile.
She did
and then she looked at her people.
White spritzer. She was, ooh, this is a tasty.
And she looked at her people. And then she was like, I don't know. I want somebody to put in the comments, when is the time that you've seen somebody black get away with the, I don't know.
This is
defense?
kind of how I felt. I honestly felt that way. I just make shit up.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Did you do that? I don't know.
Oh, Sabine's nice. Thank you, Sabine.
Oh, my husband.
I'm very slow at moving.
Tracy McAvoy. Hey.
Oh,
Tracy, we miss you. All right.
So wait, it's time for some fun things.
Oh, thank you, Jiminy.
Because
is the fun thing Donald Trump in jail?
Well, we could talk about Kevin McCarthy or not. Kevin McCarthy. We can just gloss over this. Okay. No, I never said that to Donald Trump. Tapes. Oh, those aren't my words.
Joan DeShaw, what's up, girl? Okay. Y'all want me to shout you out? Say your name.
Don't you love the fact that MSNBC goes, okay, get your big guns, get Rachel Maddow out there. She's the one that
he said. I never said this. Here's the tape. I don't remember.
He did the same thing.
Okay, Kathy. Okay, I don't know if everybody gonna know this, but as Kathy Walker
I
says,
totally know this.
It wasn't me.
I, as a white man, just said that. I'm a little impressed with
it.
myself.
Wasn't me.
I'm owning it. Kathy Walker.
I walked in. It wasn't me. I remember the words because I'm too old now, and I've had one of these things. All right,
one. I think he would.
It was the Shaggy defense. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Come on, Shaggy.
All right, I have a thing.
If only you crazy kids weren't in my yard. Different Shaggy. All right, go. What do you got? Let's play this game.
No, this isn't a
game.
What
are we doing?
Well, I'm going by the order you told me. So this was in an article that Michael sent me. Fun fact, back in the early days of exploration, many sea travelers would record their journeys by drawing what they saw. This is where many deep sea monster stories come from. As it turns out, many of these tentacle drawings were not of sea creatures. They were just of whale dicks. Look at the third one. The third one looks like Nessie. The third one looks like the Loch Ness Monster.
So,
so leave it to the gay men to talk about whale dicks. Continue.
So,
husband.
Nessie.
They're like, what is that strange creature? It's a whale dick.
Nessie, it's only the beginning, only the beginning. I'm going to make you the most famous penis there ever was.
Oh, my goodness. Keep rewriting. Keep rewriting.
Look, I don't know what to say about that.
Messy.
I don't know what to say about
But it kind of makes sense. I mean, they draw, oh, look at that crazy tentacle creature. It's a penis.
Because this is what happens. Y'all don't know this, but whales are into three ways.
They're into three ways.
So there's one whale that does it first.
Do you really know this?
Or you just no, this is true. Okay. This is true.
Continue.
And the second whale sits and waits their turn.
I've done that so many times.
Well, we were on vacation. And let's let you go spin on the screen. But so the second whale waits his turn, but the whale penis sits above water while the other two are doing it.
He crests.
He crests his whale penis.
He crests.
This is the truth. This is a fact. It is a fact. So what people have seen and they think is like Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster, is just a three-way underwater. That's all. Come on, y'all. That's all it is.
I have a game.
That's all it is. Does it involve a three-way underwater?
It does not.
Damn.
So Michael introduced me to
Although
this
when
game.
we were in Mexico, there was.
No, we didn't do it in Mexico.
Not underwater, but that's where it started.
So Michael introduced me to this. You know, we were into the Wordle for a while, and
we're still in the Wordle.
I think there should be a game on every single one of our shows. I love games. I'm a gamester.
Right.
You're a gamester.
I'm a gamester.
So this is called Framed. WTF? I've never heard .WTF before.
Okay, can I say this?
Yes.
Andrew Usherwood just said we have to do this. I have to go back here for a second because this is the best. Menage a trois.
It was well worth it. Well worth it. No. If I had a little clap button, it would be clap, 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 clap.
Or
clap.
as they do on the queer shows. Hey Melody, what's up, girl? Come on now. That was brilliant.
Look what Kathy Walker said.
The show is not just entertaining, it is informative. It really is. Real penises.
All right, we got to get to the frame.
All right,
game.
come on.
Because we got to
get to, because it's RuPaul. It's RuPaul's Drag Race.
It's the finale.
And we have been staying away from social media so we don't get it.
We don't want to see.
We don't want to know who
say
it is.
anything.
Don't
No
say
one say
anything. No one
anything
say
in the
shit.
thing.
Because we have, right after this, we go right to our bedroom.
RuPaul.
And then we have a little oral.
We're not having
and then we watch.
No, we're not doing our. We're doing RuPaul then the oral.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right. So this game, framed.wtf.
So they show you a picture from a movie. And you put in your guess. It's The Exorcist. And then no, wrong. And then they show you, and of course, the first picture is always a little bit difficult. And then it gets more simple. There's 6 photographs. And I want you to be a little discerning and let the people guess. But
right,
see if
cool.
you know it. Don't say that.
So,
but
you told me not to play the game today, so I've not looked at anything. So okay.
I'm going to show you the first picture. And everyone, literally, I want you to put in the little thing what you think it is from the first picture. This is the first image.
I already know.
You do know?
I know.
That's the first image. Do we have?
Show the first image one more time.
Did you know the first? You really know from this?
Yeah. Can I whisper a year?
Yeah. No, you can say that out loud. Michael, say your answer out loud.
I thought it was the remake of the Alfred Hitchcock movie.
Psycho. You thought it was the colorized one?
I thought it was the colorized version.
And Vincent, was it Vincent D'Onofrio? Who was the other person?
Oh no, but okay.
All right, so that
Michelle Beck said
dial in
desk.
I like Barton Fink. All right.
So okay.
So that was the very first image. The second image is this. I can kind of get rid of the banner. It might help us if I don't have that.
Right, get rid of the banner. I don't know, but there's something with motorcycles and some house. Does that help anyone?
I realize since you don't know, you can guess anything now because you don't know.
Right.
I just don't want you to definitively know. I don't want you to.
All right.
Let's see if anyone has an answer. You know what I thought when I saw that? It's a very X-Men house to me. I kind of was going along those lines.
All right, keep going. We have
Easy Rider.
Dial in for Murder. Sons of Anarchy. No, it's not a TV show. It's a movie.
It's a movie. Okay, here's third image. I think that should give it to you.
Those are the white men that shot the black men.
Yes! You're kind of right, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh! I know it is.
Whisper about your. He's right. He knows. Anyone else know? I got no comments. We'll go to fourth image.
Okay.
That should do it.
That should
Don't
do
you
it.
think?
That should do
That
it.
should do it.
That should do it.
Someone has a comment. Oh, Dion got it. Black Klansman. I'll give you the last 2 frames. Of course, it gets easier. Oh, you know what? I only had that's the I have the same. For some reason, I got. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
So, want to know something amazing about this?
What's that?
I got Black Klansman on that. On number 1. I guess
it was one of our favorite movies.
I was a little bit impressed with myself. I said, "Oh, that's Black Klansman." That's
it was one of our favorite movies.
I think it was Adam Driver's Desk, and they kind of did it down, and it just totally hit me. Anyway, that is Black Klansman. But it's a cool game. Go there. It's called Framed. Every single day there's a new one. And I got to say, sometimes it's The Exorcist, and you go, "Oh, it's The Exorcist," and sometimes you're like, "I have fucking no idea." So it's all over the place, and it's in the guessing, but it's kind of fun. All right. Now,
so
we have what? Remember TikTok of the week? Are you ending the show?
TikTok of the week.
Now we have 2 TikToks, so I don't know which one you want to choose.
2 TikToks of the week.
I'm not even going to do our intro to TikTok of the week because you're making
do it. Just do our TikTok intro because you worked very hard on that.
TikTok of the week. I did work hard on that.
And Dion, yes, you win a can of fruit cocktail.
So wait, do I the other one here?
Do you have both?
Oh, I don't have it. I downloaded it. Well, maybe I can do it here.
Oh.
This is mine. It's so short. It's an asshole TikTok of the week. Let's see what you think of this.
Ah, fuck.
What is it, Kaya? You having a baby brother or baby sister? Baby brother!
Fuck! Good! Another girl! Good!
So what I'm going to do is in front of my 2 daughters, upon the announcement of my 3rd daughter's possible biological sex,
yes,
I am going to curse,
yes,
because it is
the manly thing to do.
And it might be a female
boy child
because it is pink. Let's get rid of those things for but it's like.
But can I say this?
Oh my God!
Isn't there?
You're pissed off because you have 3 beautiful daughters. Dion Antic, are you watching?
Isn't there a read the room moment? I mean, shouldn't he have been like? I mean, shouldn't the wife have been like, he's gonna fucking hate this? Like, I don't know that I would
stop the cameras
if you know. Anyway,
it's
so
like,
that was my TikTok because I just found that just absolutely
because you are pissed off because you're having a child who biologically is female. We don't know what happens after birth or during birth, but biologically right now they're identifying this child as female, and you're pissed off.
Bethany succinctly said, "What a dick!
What a dick!"
Now this is your you have a TikTok of the week.
I do. Stop the reveals. Exactly, Banks.
This is Michael's.
With the England, with the Queen of England and her family, is what I understand. They could be, we could even go reptilian type people, maybe.
And a reptilian, for the viewers that don't know, what is a reptilian?
Reptilian is like a ship shaper. They can change their ship to reptilian to human. You can see it in their eyes. You can see the evil.
They change their ship to a reptilian.
Well, ship shaped. What they are is shift shape. Yeah, ship shapers. Yeah, they change their shape in their ship. They do that.
So like a shapeshifter.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Any other people out there that we should know that are reptilians?
Well, you just look in their eyes. You see the dark.
Whoa.
Looking...
All right, first of all, that's the Good Liars. If you're not following them, you have to follow them on TikTok. They are fucking brilliant. And what they do is they literally expose people for the most bullshit things. This is a true human being. And this person like said, look at my eyes, you know, and I'm just like, what? It's just, what?
You know, to me, it was the fact that they literally just spelled out everything he said
Hey, Heidi.
accurately. They go, shifter.
I need a body shaper. Oh my God. Okay, so there you have it. There you have it. That is my because there's aliens, and you can tell by just looking in their eyes.
Oh my God. It's like...
Yes, you can tell by looking in their eyes.
You're really looking good.
I do look good. So here's the. Can I say this before we go?
Oh.
So when I was out of town, I gained 12 pounds. And I've been eating and drinking since I got back like crazy because he's making bread. Fuck you. And all of a sudden, step on the scale today, and I was like 4 pounds lighter. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Because this whole grain.
Sharon Monroe is here. So, okay. All right, y'all.
I don't know
I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say.
Say bye, Charlie.
Bye, Charlie.
Boozing. Boozing. Boozing with gays.
You know you have to play it again.
I think I need end credits, don't you think? Like, I need an end credit. You have an idea?
No, but you will.
End credits.
Love you all. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.